Good morning students. I am Vaishali Hazare. This year I am going to teach you subject History and Civics. This is a book of 8th standard History and Civics. Today we are going to learn lesson number 1, Sources of History. We have studied the sources of ancient and Middle Indian history. This year we are going to study the sources of modern Indian history. Historical sources include material sources, written sources, and oral sources. Similarly, sources based on modern technology such as audio, video, and audiovisual. Now, we are going to learn about material sources. In material sources, various objects, monuments, places, coins, sculptures, etc. These are called material sources of history. Now, buildings and places. The period of modern Indian history is believed as period of European, especially the British rulers and governors of princely state. In this period, various buildings, bridges, roads, water supply system, fountains, etc. were built. These buildings include government offices, residences of officers, leaders, and revolutionaries, palaces of rulers of princely states, forts, prisons, etc. Among these monuments, many buildings are intact even today. Some are declared as national monuments, whereas some are converted into museums. For example, Cellular Jail in Andaman. While visiting these sites, we get information about contemporary history, architecture, nature of the monument, and also the economic condition of that particular period. Just as during the visit to Cellular Jail in Andaman, we get information about the revolutionary work of V.D. Savarkar. By visiting Mani Bhavan in Mumbai or Sevagram Ashram at Wardha, we get information about the history of Gandhian era. Do you know? Museums and history. For the study of history, various objects, paintings, photographs, and such other things are preserved in a museum. At the Aga Khan Palace in Pune, we can see different objects, documents giving information about the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Now, statues and memorials. During the pre-independence and post-independence period, memorials of many personalities were erected in the form of statues. These statues are also important for the study of modern Indian history. The various statues provide information about the contemporary rulers and eminent personalities. The display plate on the statue gives us information about the full name of the concerned person and birth and death details, brief information about their contribution, and a biographical sketch of the person. Just as the statues of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there are memorials which are erected in the memory of various events which gives us information about that concerned event, period, people related to the events etc. For example, Hutatma Smaraks at various places. Now, we are going to learn. Now, written sources. The following aspects are included in the written sources of modern Indian history: correspondence, foraging accounts, newspapers, biographies, periodicals, factory records, autobiography, books. Now, newspapers and periodicals. Newspapers provide us information about contemporary events. Along with a detailed analysis of a particular event, views of eminent people, editorials are also published. We get information about the political, social, economic, and cultural happening of that period. In the pre-independence period, newspapers like Jnanoday, Jnana Prakash, Amrit Bazar Patrika, Dinbandhu, Kesari acted as important source of awakening the minds of the people. Through the newspaper, we can study the British policy regarding India and their effects on India. During the British period, newspapers were not only a source of political events but also acted as a source of social reformation. The Nibandhamala by Vishnu Shastri Chiplunker and Shatapatre written by Lokhitavadi alias Gopal Hari Deshmukh. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar and newspaper. In January 1920, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar started Muknayak. But later, Dr. Ambedkar had to leave for higher studies to England, and hence he handed over his paper to his colleagues. In April 1927, Dr. Ambedkar started the newspaper Bahishkrit Bharat. Through the medium of Bahishkrit Bharat, he wrote for the reformation of the common people and bringing unity among them. Apart from this, he also started two more newspapers, namely Janata and Prabuddha Bharat. Today, we have learned about material sources and written sources. Underline the hard word and note down in notebook, and for that you make a 200 pages long notebook. Thank you, students.